John Ridgeway, circa 1517 to 1560, alias Peacock, of Abbots Carswell and Mohun in Devon, was a lawyer who served as a member of Parliament, twice for Dartmouth in 1539 and 1545 and twice for Exeter in 1553 and 1554. He was the son of Michael Ridgeway of Newton Abbot, Devon, a brewer, the name of whose wife is not recorded. Vivian, 1895, suggested he was the son of Stephen Ridgeway, mayor of Exeter in 1491. An alternative surname of Peacock, to that of Ridgeway, was declared in 1564 by his descendant to the heralds at the heraldic visitation of Devon, but this name has not been found in other surviving records. The ancient arms of Ridgeway as recorded by Pole do however make a canting reference to this alias, argent, on a chevroning railed gules 3 trefoils or between 3 peacocks' heads erased azure crowns about their necks or. The family's modern arms, which they bore in the time of Pole, d.1635, were recorded by the latter as, sable, 2 angels' wings conjoined tips upwards argent. These arms are displayed on the Ridgeway monument in Mohun Church, and are a differenced version the arms of Barnhouse, whose co-heiress was Mary Southcott, the wife of Sir Thomas Ridgeway, son of John, gules, 2 wings conjoined in lure argent. He trained as a lawyer at the Middle Temple. In 1538, and immediately before the dissolution of the monasteries, he was appointed joint chief steward of Torry Abbey in Devon, which his son later purchased from the Crown, and for Sion Monastery in Middlesex. He served as escheator of Devon and Cornwall, 1554-5, and occupied the honourable position of recorder of Totnes in 1554. He was ordered by the Crown to provide troops for the French campaign of 1544 and victuals for the war in Scotland in 1547. He acquired various manors in Devon including Abbots Carswell in Devon, which he made his seat, formerly a possession of Sherborne Abbey in Dorset, which he acquired in 1540 following the dissolution of the monasteries, the bill enabling which, 31 Hen. 8, c.31, he had voted in favour of in the Parliament of 1539. Mohun, Devon, which he also made his seat, having purchased it from the feudal Baron of Dunster, thus either Sir John Luttrell, died 1551, of Dunster Castle in Somerset, or his younger brother Thomas Luttrell, died 1571, of Dunster Castle. His son Thomas Ridgeway later purchased Torry Abbey, situated a few hundred yards to the southwest of his manor house at Mohun, from Sir Edward Seymour, 1st Baronet of nearby Barry Pomeroy Castle, which had been acquired following the dissolution of the monasteries by his grandfather Edward Seymour, 1st Duke of Somerset, Lord Protector of England. At some time before 1542 he married Elizabeth Winford, alias Winford, daughter of John Winford of Newton Abbot, by whom he had 1 son and 2 daughters. Thomas Ridgeway, 1543-1598, a member of Parliament for Dartmouth in 1584 and father of Thomas Ridgeway, 1st Earl of Londonderry, circa 1565-1631. Anne Ridgeway, wife of Robert Prideaux, died 1579, of Ashburton, attorney at law and younger brother of John Prideaux, 1520-1558, of Nutwell, Devon, sergeant at law, MP for Plymouth and Devon. Margaret Ridgeway, wife of Hugh Yoworth of Devon. He died at his seat of Mohun on April 24, 1560 and was buried in St. Saviour's Church, Mohun. An inscribed tablet in his memory forms one of 3 similar forming part of the surviving elaborate monument erected by his grandson in St. Saviour's Church, primarily in memory of his father Sir Thomas Ridgeway, whose semi-recumbent alabaster effigy is displayed. The Latin inscription is as follows: Johannes Ridgeway Armager vir libera et ingenu educatus acuti ingenii et in rebus agendus agrigiversatus eac nominata patria et republica optum e meritus summae et integri fidei apud regis Henry cum octavam et ovardum sextum et Mariam reginam. Pater Tome Ridgeway heat candidi avus Tome Ridgeway nullitus filii hereditas iastam Tome hoc loco etiam requiescens et cuius digna memoria nuum quoc, uith, posteritate com, hem, indater. Elizabetham Winford faminam omni laudi dignum hac id sepultum habuit conjugum et quas obulum reliquit thomum hic placid dormientam filium unicum herdem filias vero duus primogenitum, Margaratum, Hugonia Earth Army, G.E. Aro conjugatam alterum, N.M. Prideaux Armigero in matrimonium datum, which may be translated, John Ridgeway, Esquire, a man liberally and nobly educated, of sharp intellect and outstandingly skilled in effecting business and on that account most well deserving of the highest and unblemished loyalty towards Kings Henry VIII, Edward VI and Queen Mary. The father of Thomas Ridgeway here buried, the grandfather of Sir Thomas Ridgeway, knight, son, and heir of the same Thomas, also resting in this place, the worthy memory of whom now also is commended to posterity. Elizabeth Wentford, a woman worthy of all praise buried in this church, he had as his wife, by whom he left progeny Thomas, here peacefully sleeping, his only son and heir, 2 daughters, the firstborn, Margaret, married to Hugh Earth, Idiworth, Esquire, the second, Anne, given in marriage to Prideaux, Esquire.